Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Seasoning Wide, the platform where we speak truth to power. You're watching Seasoning Wide, the platform where we speak truth to power. Help us grow the platform, reach more people, subscribe, hit notification button, and of course, give us a thumbs up. Here's how you go ahead and do those three things. As I said, here we go. Sorry, 1 second. Here we go. Subscribe, hit notification button, give us a thumbs up, and help us spread the message. Share this broadcast when you get it. You're, of course, watching Seasoning Wide, the platform where we speak truth to power. So, good morning and welcome. I'll probably be going on a live broadcast soon, but before I do, I wanted to talk about this. The poverty over the Eid. Happy Eid Mubarak to you, all those of you who are celebrating it. And those who are helping others to realize that to celebrate it, great. But the multitude of people you see there, they are all poverty-stricken. And you will certainly hear a story whereby they're talking about many people who are poor would have been given a lot of sustenance and help by those who have the ability to give, which is fine. But one of the things we need to really begin to understand, you see, reliance on people's willingness to give is a sign that the government has actually failed the citizens. There should be no one who is poor in our nation. There should be no poor person in our nation. The reason being, by dint of the amount of mineral resources we have, those in power have created a system whereby they have imposed poverty on the minds and hearts of the people. And that is what we're suffering from. We need to wake up. First and foremost, each and every one of those who are living in poverty, they don't even know what I'm about to say to you. Section 14.2a. Sovereignty belongs to the people of Nigeria, from whom the government, through its constitution, derives all its powers and authority. And then, of course, 14.2a and 14.2c. The participation by the people in the government shall be in accordance with the provisions of this constitution. This is what I'm reading to you is what you see on my just above my head on the screen. But I want us all to know that, and critically translate it to local languages. Those who created this, who imposed this constitution, they didn't want us to know those things that I'm reading to you. And we haven't known it for 24 years. And the only way to get good governance and get the infrastructure that we need and the financial support that we will need as citizens within our community to survive and thrive is by exercising these powers which I just read to you. But before we go ahead and take the steps, show you the steps how we're going to do that. Let us listen to this here for a second. Sorry about that. That's not what I'm looking at.
Eid al-Kabir celebration. The market is full, but it appears only a few can afford what is available. The situation cuts across board, even for the less privileged. Ordinarily, these ones under the Arepo Bridge would have had a lot of supplies, but the case seems different.
When we are doing Salah like this, people they are bring food for them, but this time around they don't bring it. They don't bring it for them again. Even those people that is there, some people 2 days they have never eat. People they are just suffering. See everywhere.
The wait to see if anyone would remember them, so they could feed and be part of the festivity.
Wallahi, I know they bring it now, but before then they bring it anytime. Wallahi, but now they know they bring it.
Nobody put food. We have nothing to eat, unlike previous celebration.
The situation is not different at Magboro.
You see,
it's already past 2 p.m. There is still no provision in sight for these women and their sucklings. Suddenly, there appears a glimmer of hope. Someone remembers them. He hands them the magic code of food and wishes every Nigerian imbibes the spirit of oneness.
All we have to do is just to give thanks to God that no matter what, God is in our side. And I want him to encourage Nigerians. Let's look at ourselves as one. Not the matter of, I'm a Christian. Don't let us look at the way, this is Muslim, this is a Christian. We are all one Nigeria, and we remain forever like that to make Nigeria move forward.
The essence of the Eid al-Kabir celebration is to propagate the virtue of sacrifice. While the present-day economic realities may be less desirable, Nigerians are still expected to remain their brother's keeper.
So that was from Channels News, as you can see there, from Channels News. And I just wanted to just bring that to our attention. Not so much to, I wanted to bring that to our attention. Not so much, just so we can really understand that these people who we're looking at behind the man here, and the people who are trying to survive, and the man who comes and give them food, and these are people. But many of them are unaware of this, what I've read here. They don't even know it. They don't know that what I'm reading to you. Sovereignty belongs to the people of Nigeria, from whom the government, through this constitution, derives all its powers and authority. So which means that in the local government area that they're in, they don't even know that collectively, when they stand together, everybody, and begin to hold their local government to account. The local government is responsible for taking care of them. They are meant to take care of the citizens, the destitutes, and they have monthly incomes coming in. I kid you not. I'm going to go and look at that area. I'm not quite sure what the area is. I'll see if I can look in that area. And oftentimes, it's always best to do this. I'll probably do this on a live broadcast. I'm going to go and research that, what that area is. But there is a monthly amount that should be available. But nobody is questioning, unless we participate in our governance, actively participate in our governance, suffering like this will continue. Because like I said, every local government area have monthly allocations from which they are meant to take care of destitute and people who are poor and unwell and all of those things. They're meant to have those funds. It shouldn't be on the charity of some people. Clearly, those funds are not being targeted or used in the right manner, because those money are being looted by the elected officials. That's why, for us to be able to fix that, we need to participate in our governance and the collective active participation by holding them to account, saying to them, right, the monthly allocation has come in for this month. We don't have good roads. We have no water, no light. People are destitute on the streets. We need you to take the money. This month you fix the hospitals. Next month we focus. We take some of the money again. Cater for those who are destitute or who are on the streets, and make sure that they have they can get down on their feet, get into employment, be able to then be taxpayers within the economy. These are things that we can do. So when I look at this video, it pains me that we are in that situation. By the way, I'm wearing Yoruba Nation because I believe in Yoruba Nation, and that does not mean that that doesn't mean that I cannot speak about Nigeria, because whether I like it or not, Nigeria is still in existence. And we need, another thing I will say about my wearing Yoruba Nation is to make sure people understand that Scotland see themselves as an independent nation, but they are still within the United Kingdom, and they are struggling and still working towards their independence. The same thing applies to us. So we need to be, my cultural identity as a Yoruba man, to me, is very, very important. And I am not prepared to lose it, particularly for in a nation where like Nigeria, where the destitution and impoverishment is the order of the day. So I am justified in wearing my Yoruba Nation. Yes, I recognize that is my desire, that is my wish. And it's my wish because Nigeria has failed to fulfill millions and millions and millions of the desires and the ambition of millions of citizens. And that's why we're calling for Yoruba Nation. But I hope you found this informative. Please, what I want you to take away from this is what you see on the screen there that I've screenshotted, and not screen that I put on the screen. What you see there, I want you to take a copy of that, of those words. Sovereignty belongs to the people of Nigeria, from whom the government, through this constitution, derives all its powers and authority. 14.2a and 14.2c, the participation by the people in the government shall be in accordance with the provisions of this constitution. Those two, I would like you to take it. Take a copy of it, put it on your phone, share it in your local community, and particularly in your local languages. Translate it to your local languages, and people should know. Everybody in the local government area, you are all sovereigns. and the sovereignty gives you the power through which you can hold your elected and appointed officials to account. The highest office in the land is that of the citizen. The highest office in the land is that of the citizens, and we need to begin to awaken ourselves. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, you've been watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. The song keeps saying, how long gonna go to suffer? And that's a question we're asking. We're trying to empower you. The only way we can end this injustice on oppression, suppression, impoverishment, and lack of infrastructure in our local government areas is by collective active participation in our governance. So I urge you all, please join us in this struggle. We continue to raise the level of awareness. If this resonates with you, please share and subscribe. You're watching, of course, Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Don't forget, go ahead, subscribe to Citizen AY, hit the notification button, and give us a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. You've been watching Citizen AY. Batlutron. Thank you, and bye for now.